morning, guys. Welcome to my mini workspace. So today I just wanted to take you guys behind the scenes of my day-to-day activities of running my online store. If you do not know, I'm a small business owner. I run an online store called Quiet Time Inspiration. So the main products I sell there, it's more of quiet time related resources such as journals, study guides, and so on. But this year when I relaunched, I added some stickers as well as planners and some few products, to my online store, just to provide variety products for people and have people come for different things, because people don't have the same needs. So I'm trying to cater for different needs of people. And so at this moment, I run this online store on my own, and it does get overwhelming, especially now in December, because orders have gone so up. In a week, I end up with about 10 to 12 orders, and that's quite more than what I'm used to creating. It has really stretched me, and it has actually even raised the need for me to start thinking about hiring help there and there. But I thought, let me start vlogging the behind the scenes so that you can see my humble beginnings, and not just to wait until I'm fully successful to start now recording all the glamour and so on. One of the things I do is that I cut my paper into A5s, so that by the time I print, as soon as it's done, I can just go straight away and start binding. And so today the aim is to finish one order. Hopefully I can get to that and finish before 4 p.m. and then I can also do mock-ups. I can bind mock-ups. I've already printed one mock-up of a budget planner, and so it's one of the goals I have for today. I also have a study book I want to bind for my son. It's a preschool hack, and because I'm homeschooling, I have been creating some resources for my son to learn from home in a more constructive way. So that's the printed budget planner insets. So I'm just trying to organize them in the right order. By the way, just a glimpse about this budget planner. It is an undated weekly budget planner. You get to track your debts and your savings, which has been one of the greatest things we've been doing this year in my household, in our journey to being debt free. So we have been tracking how far we are with certain things that we had loans on, and I'm excited that this journey really proved to be very fruitful, because at this moment I am left with just one loan to go, and that's just a car loan. What do we call it? Car financing, whatever it is. So that's what's left, so it's very important to track any debt you may have and see what you have been paying. Sometimes some things may not make sense on the slip. If you have somewhere where you are tracking this on your own, then you can call them and hold them accountable. And so we've been doing that, and so you get to do that. It also has some weekly grocery planning, meal planning, and so on, just so that your budget can be properly accurate based on what you plan to cook for that week, what you plan to purchase for that week. And you also have financial habit tracker at the end. I will link a video below for you to see a flip through of my budget planner, because I feel like I'm not doing much justice right now trying to explain what it looks like. So one of the things that I've been loving doing is listening to other small business owners, watching vlogs related to running a small business while I do my day-to-day admin, because in this way I get to be motivated. I get to listen to people that I can relate to their stories, and I get to learn from them how they handle those situations that I'm also encountering in my day-to-day life as a small business owner. And sometimes I just listen for entertainment. So yeah, I'll be doing so while I go through the orders that I have, try to see what should be the duty for today, what's behind, which emails should I send today, and so on. So when people order from my website, it completely just gives them a confirmation of the order, but I always prefer to still go and send them a personal email, just assuring them that I've seen their order and that I'll be working on it and when can they expect to receive it. I just do that just to give them an assurance, because I know what it feels like to go online and place an order and then not to hear from anybody and just keep wondering what's going on. Are you going to be losing money and so on? So I just do that. So these are my covers. This is the cover for the budget planner mock-up that I'm doing. I have three other different covers, for the budget planner. And then this is the cover for my child's learning pack, the preschool pack that I'll be using to teach him some things from home. And then I just finished cutting the cut boxes. What do they call them? I use these things every day, but truly speaking, I end up forgetting their names. But yeah, I just finished cutting those. One of the things that I did for myself as a business resource is a business planner. And so I pulled out a page from that business planner just to track my to-do list and keep on canceling things as I go, just to see how far I've went, and also to be productive, to be organized, because I tend to have so many things to do such that if I do not do this, I will end up being off track with something and not end up, completing things on time. And so I'm trying to hold myself accountable and also to organize my life and my day. One of the hacks I can share with you guys is that a normal packaging box works so well, especially if you're just doing things that are not business related. I save most of my cardboard for my customers because then I know their quality has to be great. But because here I'm making my son's learning pack, I'm just using a normal cardboard from one of my packages that I received, and as you can see, it looks as great. You can obviously feel it. It's more softer than the normal book cardboard. But yeah, I'm just doing that just to save up at the same time to create something useful for my son. And so this is now my favorite time of the day to bind the book. I love this part because that's when you see everything come to life. Everything starts to make sense. You know, all these pieces come together into one beautiful product. So I normally use a test paper, like any random paper that I'm not going to use for a real book, but that is similar or as the ones I'm going to have to use in the book. So that's Mfunda's book, guys. Look at how beautiful it is. It looks so great, and he loved it too. He loves it so much. And so I'm just glad that we will start now being intentional in our learning time. And then I also bound this budget planner, and this is what it looked like afterwards. You know, I just didn't want to bore you with all this, you know, time of watching me cut and bind and so on. I just wanted to also show you some of the products I managed to do that day. So I managed to do a few planners. This was one of the planners. So I also got to do a prayer journal, and this is what it looks like inside. Every week has, you know, a weekly affirmation page. You get to pray, to read, and think about how you can apply the word in your life this week. And then we have the day-to-day pages for your prayer and more space for you to write, as well as a personalized scripture down there with your name in it. 2 more planners that I created for a customer, and yeah, I love them. I love them so much, guys. I always wanted to sell hardcover journals and planners, but you know, South Africa is so hard and buying from China is so expensive. And so I'm so glad that God has blessed me with this gift, and I get to bless others as well with beautiful products. And so I've arrived to the end of my day. I'm now my things back in the right order so that I can remember where to get them tomorrow, and I can finally rest, bond with my son, and yeah, leave this room. Yeah, and just go out for a walk. Sometimes I go to the gym or whatever that I can do to be refreshed. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.